So hi, my name is Juliet, and I have dissociative identity disorder, which means I have multiple alters that take control and say things and do things that I don't normally would not do. So this causes a lot of problems in my life. Well, first I'll go into briefly. Um, it's called dissociative identity disorder, shortened to DID. And with DID, in my case, I have over 200 alters, and it stems from certain child abuse. And I will list that as acronyms because I'm trying to rate this as 18 and over, but I don't want to go into how it happened, but the extent of SRA, CSRA, CSRAT, CST, and SACA that went on basically from when I was born until about age 16, was dramatic and traumatic and extremely long involved. So, my problem is that my alters will take over, and I'm looking up at the screen because I don't want to look at the camera. I'm using my iPad to make this video. So I'm just making this video because my alters cause me a lot of problems. I have to take medication every day or every night actually to keep some of the alters are suicidal, so I have to take medication to keep them from committing suicide and hurting me. I'm not suicidal, but some of the alters are. I have alters, I've leveled them into 5 different tiers, so I put them in 5 tiers, and I don't know if that's an accurate portrayal of how they operate because yesterday they were all coming out like at random from infant to adults. So I was trying to say that they come in 5 tiers in my case. So like the top tier would be the normal ones that I daily function with. But since I'm sick right now, I'm battling an infection, a severe infection, internal infection. It's not COVID or anything. I think that because I'm battling an infection, that it's making me triggering more alters than I normally would have. I usually don't walk around with 20,000 different alters trying to vie for control of my brain or my body, like every single day. But ever since I've been sick, like really sick with a kidney infection, I've been battling alters every day, and even gotten to the point where these alters are wanting to stop the pain by killing myself, which, I mean, duh, you don't stop the pain by killing yourself. So some of the alters are really negative in nature, and some of them are really positive, and some of them are children. So the top tier of layers are the alters that I usually function with on a daily basis, and that would include mostly adult alters. Sometimes it includes teenagers, or if the child, a lot of my child alters are really precocious and adult-like, so there might be one. I would say in the second tier would be a mixture of adult and some children alters. I would say the next tier would be the lower you go, the lower functioning I think it is. The more I get triggered or the more sick I am, I think when I'm sick physically that it can trigger the alters even worse. So, like the third tier alters would be other negative alters that have negative reactions and act in a negative manner. And then the fourth tier alters include alters from when I was 3 until I was 10. I can't really go into why that happened from 3 to 10 because of the SRA. I can't explain the SRA to you guys, but know that there was a lot of T involved, so, and torture involved, so that led to all these different alters. So the fifth level would be the gatekeeper alter, who says she functions from my hypothalamus, and she only comes out under extreme, severe circumstances or stress. And then under her would be the, see, I'm looking at the screen, it makes me look like I'm looking up or something, but I'm not, I'm just looking at the screen to think, what else? Oh, also that would be like, I don't know, the last, the gatekeeper and infants. Oh, infants. There are infant alters. They obviously don't talk, walk, or do anything. They could take over. They have taken over in situations where my life was being threatened. And the reason why I don't talk about the SRA is because it would endanger my life. Even now, to talk about the SRA and SRAT, SRACST, and all of that, those things, if I talk about them, it would endanger my life. So I'm not going to be going into that. I'm going to make this video as short as possible and just describe the beginning of why I'm making this channel is to talk about DID and its effects on my life, or if you have DID, the effects that you will have on your own life. So I'm not going into the effects right now, I'm just explaining DID right now, and that's all. Thank you. I have to look at the screen and stop the button. So if you want to hear more about DID from me and my experiences, I can share everything and answer questions. Okay, have a good one. Thank you.